running for your life. You're a shooting star in all the years. No one knows just how hard you worked, but now it shows. In one shining moment, it's all on the line. In one shining moment, they're frozen in time. But time is short and the road is long. In the blinking of an eye, that moment's gone. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew that in one shining moment you reached deep inside. One shining moment you knew you were alive. Feel the beat of your heart, feel the wind in your face. It's more than a contest, it's more than a race. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew, in one shining moment you reached for the sky. In one shining moment you knew, yeah. In one shining moment you're willing to try. In one shining moment you knew. One shining moment.
We are live from, where are we? Atlanta? Yeah, that's where we are. Live from Atlanta. Had to remember where we were for a second. We're in Atlanta. Tonight's CSBA National Championship game, Season 9. It is finally here. Broad Street Bullies, number 2 seed, coming to take the number 1 seed, Ohio A&T Warbirds. C-Web joining me in the booth. What's up, C-Web? Welcome to the Natty, buddy.
Yeah, excited to be here. Exciting game coming up. These two teams, 1-1 against each other on the season already, coming out of the same conference. So both fighting their way to the title game. This is going to be a heck of a matchup.
Yeah, you know what? It was also interesting here, too. And shout out to everybody, patience for the last year. I know we went through a lot from a rebrand perspective. It's taken a full year to get Season 9 in the books. That's never happened in the history of the CSBA. But I can guarantee you Season 10 will be a lot quicker as we go back to NCAA teams. But with that said, we still got to crown a Season 9 champion. That happens here tonight. Right here, as you take a look at your starting lineups. We covered a lot of this during the Natty pregame show. But we appreciate you all joining us for this one. It should be a good one. A year in the making, and we are here tonight.
Yeah, big-time matchup down in the paint. We talked about it on the pregame show. Dog Inham, Tyson Blaze, Julius Jordan, and Mario Da Vinci. Get ready for some fireworks.
Good luck to both teams, and we are underway as Broad Street wins the tip here early on. Bounce pass down into the low post with Lumley. Lumley over the outstretched hands of Casco. Banner is good, so Broad Street taking all 14 seconds to get on the board.
Yeah, and that's a matchup we didn't talk about in the pregame, but could be a big factor. Banner and Lumley don't get a lot of love, but both really good at what they do.
Mismatch here as Da Vinci takes advantage of it. Uses his size, believe it or not, even though the quickness of BJ Mack there to defend. But Da Vinci gets them, the Warbirds, on the board, and we are knotted up at 2 here early on.
Yeah, potential for this to go back and forth all night. We'll see how it develops.
Mac for 3, no good. And we talked a little bit about that in the pregame shoot, too, is if these teams start relying on a 3, it'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. We say win by the 3, die by the 3. Da Vinci,
yeah, exactly.
Da Vinci with Jordan on him. Gives it over to Zay Elliott for 3. No good front rim, so both these teams from the exterior not having much success.
Yeah, kind of mirroring each other right now. Definitely in that feeling out period here early in the game.
Jordan goes right at the big dog in him and throws it down. And we've seen Julius Jordan, C-Web, so much start off a game with a big dunk, and they're right on par, right on cue, does it again.
Yeah, and this is something we actually saw against Langley, is that Jordan against that bigger arc, he's got a step, so hard for the big guy to defend. Nice block there.
McFadden somehow comes away with it, kicks it out to Da Vinci, it rims in and out. Quick outlet pass to Lumley. Lumley with a step was going to thought about pulling up a baseline jumper, decides to pull it back out. Now over to Fazo. Fazo goes right into 2 defenders, kicks it out to Lumley, 8 on the shot clock. There was a backdoor cut. They get it into Fazo, but the defense thought they were going. I thought they were going to come over there, but Dog Inham thought he was going to go inside, and he went outside.
Yeah, had his back turned to Fazo. He turned into an easy bucket there for the Bullies.
Da Vinci finds Dog Inham, and there's the big man underneath, throwing it down with some authority.
Yeah, and that's the size mismatch against Blaze. 7'6" to a 6'11" center, so keep an eye on that.
Yeah, and Inham's got a little bit more beef on him, too. Carries a few more LBs.
Yeah.
Tough bucket there from Julius Jordan. He can do it all. It's the reason why he is the leading scorer, coming in at 20.2 points per game for the Bullies. But the Bullies continuing their hot shooting here. C-Web starting off 4 or 5.
Yeah, and this was a big story for them against Langley, too, shooting over 70% for the game as Elliott puts up another 3, no good.
You got to watch that inside game. I told you, Dog is going to be a guy that you're going to want to keep an eye on. You guys featured him a lot during the Natty pregame show. Certainly a guy that can rebound as well as defend. So we'll have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, definitely somebody we talked about a lot, even in reference to other players. So, Lumley for 3, that's no good.
Good defense there by the Ode in that possession, as they were able to keep Broad Street to the outside. A deep 3 there, no good. Now Elliott with Mac on him. Excuse me, Fazo on him. Zay Elliott, baseline jumper, nothing but the bottom of the net.
And I like the determination there by Elliott to get inside, get an easier look, and just tie this thing up. You're in the first quarter. Let's just go back and do it.
I love it. Good start for both these teams. A little bit of offense, a little bit of defense.
Yeah, a little bit of anything you can do, I can do better, and then right back the other way right now. But we'll see what develops as we're only 4 minutes into this thing.
8-8. Early on here, both these teams, neither team able to jump up and get the momentum. It's been kind of a little bit of back and forth. Ty drives inside, dumps it off to Miko Peloton, who gets blocked in the inside by Shotsky. And then a foul counted and 1 as Rocket Webb uses his strength. And Teddy Glass commits the first foul. Teams first here, right over there, C-Web. I know you. By the way, C-Web is sick, so appreciate you being in the booth. If you hear, between the two of us, we've been sick a lot the last couple weeks here, so we'll try to.
Yeah, I apologize for the coughing fits that I have in the booth.
No, I've got a full Poland Spring right next to me for that reason. Henderson not able to knock that one. Webb quickly out to Malone. Malone stops. He pops. He drains it.
Whew. Wow. Yeah, good shooting there by Malone.
Yeah, we didn't see Malone shoot the ball much in the last game, but good start from him. And they find Ty Bird back door, puts it up and in.
Yeah, so some of the depth players showing up here. I kind of like that.
Yep. Hey, listen, this is when the stars shine the brightest. Biggest stage of the CSBA season right here. Webb inside, can't get it to go. Good defense by Glass. And we've seen, and just to the point there, we've seen as Henderson fires up to 3, no good. We've seen players steal the spotlight from some of the stars in some of these championship games, and there's a bad errant pass there that goes out of bounds. Turnover, Broad Street.
Yeah, I like the way Ohio A&T is utilizing the 3 right now. They're taking it when they have open looks and not when they're down. They're trying to use it as like an alternative 2-point play here, which I really like. They're not relying on it.
They're not relying on it, but I will say if Broad Street starts to play defense, they could be forcing it down the stretch. So mouse in the house for Mr. Glass as Chris Ty was down in the low post. So good job there.
I actually see it in the shooting percentages there. As Nice played a Palatine, somebody we were talking about in the pregame.
It's amazing. It's
really steps in for Blaze.
Yeah, it's amazing to see when Inham is not in the game, the dynamic that is in the interior there as Henderson knocks down a 3, bang!
Wow! And there's what I'm talking about. Ohio A&T, they've only taken 3 3-pointers in this game so far, and 2 of them have come on their 2 extra possessions. And that's what I'm saying about them utilizing it a little more sparingly, and I like what they're doing. Foul by Henderson on the play.
Tough foul there. Sean Malone, 70% free throw shooter, going to go to the line to shoot 2 here, and is not able to complete the N1 in that situation.
Yeah, getting back to some other stuff from the pregame. I didn't want to pick a winner in this game, not even because of the fact that I've got friends on both teams. I don't really want to see either one of them lose, but I just honestly think this game is going to be a 1-point game most of the way. I
honestly hope it. I hope you're right. Hope you're right. I don't, like I said, I don't have a horse in this race. I have friends on both squads. I just hope for a good game and everybody's happy with the results. That's all I care. Webb, size advantage in the low post, takes advantage, and the Warbirds are going to take a timeout as Broad Street up by 2 here. Both these teams shooting good, though, to start here, 67 to 54% respectively, but Broad Street holds a 2-point lead here in the national championship game. Get your locker rooms, get your friends, tell your aunts, your uncles, get everybody in here. This is a national championship for CSBA. We gotta show out here at CSBA.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about people on both teams that we're friends with, whatever. Just I have a lot of respect for a lot of the people I know on these teams too, because in all my seasons coaching, I've beaten them, they've beaten me, and nothing but respect shown almost every time.
Yeah, for sure. Big 3-pointer by Ty Bird puts the Oak back on front. Thomas inside getting hounded over the outstretched hands of Glass, and no good. Here comes the Oak the other way. Bird now hands it off to Marcus Elliott, who gets stripped, somehow gets it back, saves it. 11 on the shot clock. A lot of movement here from the Oak. Foul. Rocket Webb on block Shotsky. So Shotsky to the line to shoot 2 here. He's on the season shooting 89% from the free throw line.
Yeah, not a great foul there from Webb. That was going to be a tough shot for Shotsky to make to begin with. So maybe even easier to try and make him at the line.
Sure, the Oak goes up by 3. I believe it or not, I think that might be the largest lead of the game, if not 3-4. Ooh, tough miss there on the inside by Chris Ty. That's something he should easily knock that down. I think he should have went for the layup instead of the running jumper. But let's see. Henderson for 3, no good. Didn't look like he was set there though. C-Web. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it looks like he wasn't quite set. As you see, a nice play inside to A.J. Thomas. And that's the end of that 3-point lead. But yeah, Broad Street did have an 8-4 lead for about 30 seconds.
Okay, so that's right. That is right. It was a 4-point lead. You were correct, so God bless you. Glass going to hold for one, about a 0.7 difference between game and shot clock. Game clock, rather. Glass being all sorts of challenge. He gets challenged, fires up to 3, rims in and out, and 1 quarter in the books. We've got ourselves a 1-point game here, 20-19. The Oak on top. You're watching the CSBA National Championship game here on Twitch. We're right back. All right, welcome back to Atlanta National Championship game, 20-19. Ohio A&T up by 1. C-Web in the booth with me. Great first quarter, C-Web.
Yeah, really good first quarter. 1 point game. Might as well just be a tie game for all things considered. So,
not if you're the Oat. If you're the Oat, you got the lead.
I don't know. You're right. You're right. You are right. The difference basically being they shot a 3-pointer and made it, and Broad Street hasn't yet.
Yeah, for sure. Pass inside. Malone with a nice steal. Here comes Broad Street the other way. So one thing Broad Street likes to do is get out in transition. What a block in the interior by the Oat. Here comes Ohio A&T the other way. Henderson for 3. No good. Teddy Glass there that gets blocked from behind. So defense coming up huge.
Huge D there. Ohio A&T had a chance to go up 5 there. Good answer on defense, though.
Yeah, both teams playing defense here. Thomas draws the foul. So Ty Bird commits his first, team's first, and to the free throw line goes A.J. Thomas, a 77% free throw shooter on the season. Knocks down the first. We did talk about the interior play for both these teams are strong. They play a different style of game, physical sometimes, passive. Just depends on what each team wants to do, depending on if they're in foul trouble or not. But right now, it looks like defenses are stepping up and playing physical early on here, C-Web.
Yeah, and that's something we expected. We knew that these were inside teams that played a physical game. As Da Vinci takes advantage of Jordan.
Yeah, nice job by Da Vinci using his height to advantage in that situation. Puts the Oat back up by 1. Jordan Da Vinci now kicks it out to Lumley. Lumley to Jordan. Thomas going to come off the screen as he got a little bit of a mismatch, a little bit of a rotation situation here where Thomas getting a little extended time with a couple of the starters. As Bo Fazo currently sits on the bench. McFadden. He's going to drive, gets inside, kicks out outside to Elliott. Elliott to Banner. Banner to Inham. Back over to Elliott. 7 on the shot clock. Yeah, good ball movement, but not a lot going to the basket here. So McFadden's going to have to fire one up. And this is what I was talking about, the Bullies' defense. See Webb, but dog hit him there for the offensive rebound and the putback.
Junkyard dog cleaning up the garbage for sure.
That's the reason they call him the JYD. He is a guy on the glass, does a lot of the little things for the Oat. That intangible is such a big part of any team. As Lumley fires up for 3, rattles in and out.
Ooh. Yeah, A&T got caught in the switch there, almost cost him.
Elliott wide open for a step back 2, can't get it. Da Vinci there for the offensive rebound and the putback.
And that's something that's so tough to deal with A&T is they've got 2 centers playing center and power forward. So,
ooh, Jordan with a weird play. That was a weird play to Thomas. Don't like that if you're Broad Street. That's very uncharacteristic of the Broad Street Bullies.
Yeah, chance for Ohio A&T to get the biggest lead of the night.
And does on that on point. McFadden drops a 3-ball bang.
Yeah, huge bang from McFadden and A&T on a little run. Broad Street lies timeout.
Yeah, smart timeout there. Needed to get Fazo back in the game. Or should be PJ Mack back in the game. I forget who. One of the two of them was sitting on the outside waiting to come in. I think it was PJ Mack.
Needed to get their rotation. Needed to get their rotation fixed is what we're trying to say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, 6-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for the Oat right now. Fires it into Blaze. Blaze way out from the net rim. Now they work it over to Mack. 15 on the shot clock. Mack trying to work over McFadden. Step back. Oh, thought he was going to pull the trigger from the free throw line. Instead, he pulls back to Lumley. Lumley on the pick and roll. Now Blaze on the interior. Baseline jumper. No good. Jordan taps it to himself. Offensive rebound. Got to go up with it here. Doesn't like what he sees. Tries to go out and throws it up off the glass and in. I think he was fearing Da Vinci block there. That's why he pulled it out. Didn't want to get called for the 3-second violation. Tough bucket from Jordan.
Yeah, I like that. Jordan going old school there, going inside out. Nice pick by Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze kind of sloughed off there. Last minute came in for the INT. Good job by the Broad Street defense in that possession there, especially Tyson Blaze.
sloughed off or baited him into it. I don't know.
Yeah. Very typical of a cornerback, right?
Yeah.
Wait for the quarterback to show you his eyes and come across for the pick six. Fazio to the line, an 83% free throw shooter, going to go to the line and shoot 2 here.
That was one of my favorite things to do when I was playing football. Bait quarterbacks into throwing it at me as a linebacker.
Yeah, miss there from Fazio, a rare miss. We talk about free throws being such an important part of every single game. Obviously, free chances at the charity strike, you want to take advantage there. Fazio missing one that could potentially come back and harm later on. We'll have to see.
Yeah. What was it I said? They can kill you, they can hurt you, or they could kill you.
Yep.
Was my line from a few seasons ago.
Yes, sir. Ooh, McFadden saved a bad pass by Da Vinci there. High screen. McFadden's going to step back for 3. Bang! Braxton McFadden. Man in his face. Knocks it down.
Yeah, I think as the seasons go on, we're finding the hurt you, kill you. It's a little bit more true than it was intended to be when I said it.
I really love the play there by Tyson Blaze, who happens to be a phenomenal free throw shooter. 96% on the season. But yeah, in him, well, that's a guy you might want to try to get in foul trouble if you can get him in foul trouble.
Yeah, I really like what Blaze did. Just use his speed to force Inham to foul as he hits the first one.
Yeah, and Blaze is a good free throw shooter, so that's a guy that, you know, if you're the Broad Street Bullies, you want to try to get the ball to him, let him get physical down low, and see if he can draw some more fouls on Inham or whoever's guarding him at the time.
Oh yeah, if he can get to the line, that's absolutely going to benefit Broad Street.
McFadden thought about dropping a 2 there. Inham sets the screen. He steps back wide open for 3. No good.
I don't dislike the shot. He had a wide open look, so he took it. Unfortunately, he missed. But
a little deep though, for my liking. Jordan baseline jumper rattles in and out. No good. McFadden up with the rebound. Here comes Yote the other way. Passes it up to Elliott. 2:54 to go here in the second 4-point game. Elliott going to try to kick that inside to McFadden, who had position. And at the last second, I don't know if he felt B.J. Mack coming over. Quick out for Fazio for 2 is no good. Referee immediately pointed to the line.
The ref's calling it tight on the 3-point line. Ooh.
Henderson with a slithery move.
Somebody just lost their jock strap on that one.
Okay, I got to go back to the 3-point line to pick it up. McFadden with a steal. Blaze wasn't paying attention. Numbers for the O to see if they could take advantage. Elliott bounce pass, easy pickings there for Dog Idem. And it's an 8-point lead, biggest lead of the game, C-Web.
Yeah, really good offense there. Elliott drew the double team and nobody there to cover Dog.
Floater up, no good. Jordan there for the offensive rebound and a putback. 44 up in the stream. Appreciate you all hanging out with us. National championship game here. Season 9.
Jordan's got to get himself going here. He's been a little bit quieter than normal, so we'll see if he can pick it up here toward the end of the half.
I don't know if that was anything to do with the rotation, as A.J. Thomas was starting to take a few of the touches away from Jordan, so I don't know if that factored into the equation, but both bench units now back in the game. 1:46 to go. Glass for 3, no good, and Peloton couldn't control the rebound, so the Warbirds are going to get the ball back here. to 30 now. Glass kicks outside to Henderson with a slithery move on that last possession. Kicks it over to Elliott. Elliott going to get a nice screen from Shotsky. Line drive shot. Miko Peloton corrals a rebound.
Yeah, chance for Broad Street to try and close this lead in.
Malone trying to work over. So that's Marcus Elliott. Not a lot of ball movement here. A couple off-ball screens, but not a ton of room there. Fazio gets blocked inside by Glass. Elliott going to get it over to the baseline to Bird. Bird fires across. Ooh, that almost went out of bounds. Good save by Marcus Elliott. Shotsky going to come and set a high screen. Elliott from the top of the free throw line is good, and it's back to 8.
Yeah, well, A&T doing a good job of protecting this lead that they've built with the extra possessions they've had.
Webb. Mono with Glass. Fadeaway, step back, jumper, no good. No. Peloton for the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, Peloton again showing up, showing why he has almost 8 rebounds a game.
Henderson with Malone on him. Henderson spins right into the double team. Goes right by 2 defenders. Good job by Peloton getting a hand up there at the last second. Forces the miss. Now Ty. 11 on the game clock here. Ty goes backdoor to Peloton. Lays it up and in. What a pass by Chris Ty.
Yeah, a little bit of time for A&T.
Glass going to spot up for 3. Bang! Teddy Glass from downtown. 2 point.
Wow.
Ty gets it away. Good if it goes. It does! The Hail Mary goes, and it's a 4-point game here at the half.
Oh.
Wow!
Clip that! Somebody clip that! Oh my God! In the title game.
National championship game. It cuts it to 4. That is a huge shift in momentum for Broad Street as they just watched their lead. Watch them start to trail by 7. Goes right back to a 4-point game. So crazy full court shot there to end the half. C-Web, break us down because this has been a wild first half.
I'm gonna quote Inane Burrito from the league chat. One shining moment, like.
Yeah, that's huge.
That?
I told you
Oh
the lights shine brightest on this stage. We've seen some crazy things happen here in the CSBA championship game from time to time, and that was one right there. We've never seen that in a natty.
No, we've never seen that in a natty. I don't even know if it's happened in the Final Four, but breaking it down, both teams came to play for sure tonight. The advantage right now for A&T is the fact that they are a little bit more willing to shoot that 3 ball, and it's turned into a small advantage as well with the defense giving them a couple of extra possessions. You see here the numbers pretty even up and down. A&T more blocks, Broad Street more steals. So
appreciate everybody tuning in. 1 half in the books, 1 more to go. You're watching CSBA National Championship. We'll be right back. You know, C-Web, I just realized I still have my 4-leaf clover hat on. It must be the 4-leaf clover.
The luck of the Irish.
I was hoping for a good game, and we've got that here so far. Dog in, I'm going to be the feature player here, leading the score with 8-4-4 from the field.
Yeah, he's been... he has been the most visible player so far tonight on either team, I think. So not a surprise that he's leading the scoring right now.
McFadden going to drive, throws it up, can't get it to go. Julius Jordan up with the rebound. Gets it out to Lumley. Lumley in transition, throws the backdoor alley-oop, and I think that was Casco Banner that blocked that.
I think it was.
Zay Elliott almost gets mugged underneath and throws it out. Good save there by Medici.
Yeah, he almost threw that into the backcourt.
Sorry, not Medici, Da Vinci. Excuse me, the damn Italians. It's confusing me. Julius Jordan throws it down.
They're probably related somewhere along the line.
You know that's going to come back and haunt me. Damn Italians. Da Vinci inside. Foul, count on 1. No, Jordan, though, picks up his first.
That's all right. I'll make a Polish joke later in the screen. It's all.
We don't want to. Hey, I'm Polish. I wouldn't take that with offense. Or I'm
Polish too.
I'm part Polish. I'm not full Polish.
I'm part Polish too. That's why I say I can make Polish jokes.
I know. I'm joking.
You can joke about whatever you are.
Fair.
You just can't joke.
You
about what
you just never know. You just never know who's going to take offense to it. So 43-39, up by 4. Jordan with a nice crossover, and Inham comes out and challenge. And if Inham doesn't challenge there, Jordan's throwing that down.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Jordan, I said it earlier in the game, Jordan not showing up as big as he normally does. Glass for three, drains it.
Yahtzee.
Sorry, it's McFadden.
Yahtzee, give me a Yahtzee. You got to give me a Yahtzee. You got to call it. You got to say Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
7-point lead inside foul. Inham picks up his second, and again, that's the guy you want at the free throw line. Blaze 90. Did I say 97% before? What did I say?
Yeah, something like that. I got the call sheet right in front of me here.
Yeah, I think it's 96%.
95.8, yeah, 96%.
Always round up, C-Web. Always round up. 46-41 now. Da Vinci spots up for three. No good. Back rim dog in him, though. Offensive rebound and throws it down.
Nice play there by... Wow.
They have not boxed him out. They need to do a better job getting a body on him.
I'm going to get technical on you here later and find out that Blaze is actually like 95.75%, so I got to round... You'd have to round up twice to get to 96.
I might have to. McFadden goes over to Inham. Inham throws it up. Good job by Jordan, but nobody boxes out Da Vinci, and it's a 9-point game.
Yeah, this one, I mean, this is kind of what I was saying. If Ohio A&T gets a lead, watch out, because they definitely don't tend to give those up.
Oh, I don't like that by Jordan, but a nice foul, counted in one. Ooh. And Mario Da Vinci just failed out of the Jeff Mel School of Fouling, and he is the son. He is the son of Jeff Mel, so a little after school tutoring.
I mean, this we may have to rename the Jeff Mel School of Fouling after that one. I don't know about that.
We might. Either that or teaching some some new lessons that we don't know about. A lot of picks here. Zay Elliott, who's been quiet, gets the ball. Elliott going to kick that out to McFadden. Jordan, mismatch there as there was a switch. Now backdoor alley-oop, it goes awry.
Oh, man. Yeah, I saw that play going wrong the minute it started, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a fourth. Good job by Broadstreet defensively in that possession, not giving up.
Yeah, I definitely like the defensive tenacity on that play. Broadstreet, they're turning up the intensity inside the paint, for sure.
That's huge. Peloton wide open, throws it down, and it is a 4-point game.
Again, I said it in the pregame. Nico Peloton is an X factor. He's the one that he could give Broadstreet the lead back here if he gets hot.
Class kicks it outside to Bird. Good job by Thomas. Thomas has been quiet in this game. He was extremely active in the Final Four, but not here yet tonight off the bench. Elliott, shot clock winding down. He's going to have to spot up for three. He does. No good. Peloton with the rebound. Rotation's a little wonky here now for the Otis. Rocket Webb foul by Glass. Shotsky, just as I say that, Shotsky steps up off the bench. They'll probably get buzzed into the game here for Inham. Yep.
Yeah, this is a bit of a relief for A&T in terms of the rotations getting fixed a bit.
You want to make sure Inham is there for you down the stretch.
I love that Rocket Webb wears those old school pumps. I love it.
Yes, sir. Oh, and a missed free throw. No, they're 2Ks.
Oh, they're 2Ks. All right, well, they kind of look like pumps from the front. I will say that. But from the side, no.
Size mismatch for Teddy Glass takes advantage of A.J. Thomas. Right now, the
excited.
I would say that right now the difference is about 7 more possessions for the Oat. So reason why they lead by 5 right now. Thomas going to drive, goes up off the glass and in. Finally, A.J. Thomas showing up.
Yeah, that's something I was actually going to say is that the extra possessions for Ohio A&T have been the difference in this game so far.
Glass just double team, good ball moving. Oat moving it around now to the outside to Ty Bird. Bird waiting for Shotsky to come off this screen. Throws it across court. Good defense by Peloton to get there. 2 seconds with Marcus Elliott. Fires it up, rims in and out. Good defense there by Broad Street. A chance to cut it to 1 or pull even here in this possession. Peloton bounce pass out to Lumley.
Yeah, he had the mismatch on glass, but he picked up his dribble.
Webb inside. Finger roll is good. It is a 1-point game. And again, rotations. Some of the guys playing off the bench still. Starters, a little bit of a wonky rotation right now as they're matching play for play, and we sit here at a 1-point game. Kicks it outside. Casco Banner to Shotsky. Shotsky to Bird. 8 on the shot clock. Now over to Elliott. Good ball moving by the Oat. Here's a high screen from Casco Banner. Elliott's going to kick it over to Glass, who's contested 3. It fires up. Does not hit the rim, so it's a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Bullies.
Yeah, that was going back to Broad Street either way because they got the rebound, but unfortunate that it didn't even hit a rim there.
Now the full rotations are in. 52-51, Broad Street with the ball. Thomas. Peloton with the screen, draws the double. Shotsky comes away with a steal. That's a huge turnover. Ooh. I don't know if it's me or not, C-Web, but it feels like anytime Broad Street has any level of momentum, Oat comes right back and grabs it. Henderson for 2. That's good, Drano.
Oh, man. Yeah, exactly what you're talking about right there. Henderson coming off the screen and draining that long mid-range.
Malone looking for that back cut screen there by Webb, who didn't get it. Comes out for 3 off the front rim. No good.
Yeah, and Rocket Webb, a guy that can shoot the 3, so that's not uncommon. But Teddy Glass back the other way.
We have not seen many points in transition here tonight. Both teams have done a good job getting back, but Broad Street in that possession off the missed 3 by Webb. Yote was able to take advantage. Now Malone going to go down and low to Webb, who's got the size mismatch there, takes advantage. Mouse in the house, and the Bullies take advantage.
Yeah, Rocket Webb, a guy that we talked about that in the pregame too. He needs to be a little bit more active, but has come to life in the second half.
What a block by Sean Malone on Henderson.
Oh.
Pull up jumper for Thomas, can't get it to go. Ball tipped around. Shotsky ultimately comes away with it.
That was a momentum shifting block though. Let's see if A&T can answer back.
Yeah, I don't like what the Broad Street Bullies did in that possession, though. I think they should have waited for the rest of their team to come up. Henderson forces there. Here comes Broad Street the other way. They've got numbers if they can take advantage. Webb. Cross-court pass. Wide open. Thomas for 3. Wow. Bang! Tie ball game.
Yahtzee.
15-6 run. 15-6 run by Broad Street right now in a strip. Webb comes away with it and then gets his pocket picked by Shotsky. That's his second. Ellie from the corner. Bang! Ah!
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Back and forth we go. This has been a crazy game. Thomas pull-up jumper in transition, knocks it down, and it's a 1-point game.
I mean, this is worth the price of admission right here. Tag your locker rooms, tag your friends, tag your grandma. This one's going down to the wire, boys.
Henderson for 3. Bang! 4-point game. 7 seconds difference between game and shot clock. Thomas drives baseline floater up. It's good. H.E. Thomas. I gotta catch my breath. See
I know. I had to watch the game for a second. Glass off the glass and in.
4-point game. 9 seconds left to go here. Let's see what Thomas can do. Ooh, flirting with that half-court line here. Ooh, Ty was wide open. Instead, Thomas pulls a trigger on a 3. Can't get it to go. And at the end of 3, 64-60. Get your 4s up in the stream. I want to see 43 of them up across the board. Let's go CSBA. You're watching the March Madness National Championship game. Broad Street, the Yote. We got a 4-point game headed to the 4th CSBA on Twitch. right, welcome back. Shout out to our sponsor, SportsTemplates.net, the official CSBA sponsor. Shout out to them. Appreciate them supporting us all season long. If you're not familiar with SportsTemplates.net, go check them out. Official sponsor of the CSBA.
Yeah, definitely a great community over on Discord as well, so check them out. We got a lot of 4s up in the chat. Can I give something away? We haven't given something away yet.
Feel free. Feel free.
All right. I'll give away a pack here. Let me do a draw, and we'll get it to you on the next time out.
All right, Fazo kicks it out to Mac for 3. No good. Tyson Blaze with the offensive board and the putback.
Oh, geez, we're over 50. I like it.
Give away 4 packs.
All right, we'll pick out 4 names. We'll get it to you sometime later in the game here.
Fazo. You can give it to them after the game's over if you want to.
No, I just gotta. Yeah, I'll screenshot the list here. If I can figure out how to open it.
Jordan, no good in him. Now to McFadden. Da Vinci for 2. That's good. Foot just inside the line. Yeah, focus on the game.
Yes.
We'll give it away. We'll give
forth.
it. Yeah, we'll give it away after. Just screenshot who's in there, and then you throw it. Do the randomizer later.
Yeah, exactly.
Blaze. So if you're in stream, you got a shot at winning the pack. Da Vinci in transition, top of the key. Good job by Jordan, making him think twice about that one. A shaky start here for both teams so far. Malone to Blaze. High post. Dog hit him with the pick. Henderson. Now outside of Zay Elliott. Now McFadden for 3. Contested. Bang! Braxton McFadden.
Wow. And that's going to open it back up. Good Lord.
Look at him flexing his muscle, too. Did you see that? That's great.
Yeah.
7-point advantage. 5:56 to go. The Oat have kind of had... They've been staring down the barrel of a shotgun for a lot of this game. You know, Broad Street went on that 15-6 run. But the last few minutes here, the Oat starting this fourth quarter out on a really high note. Fazo now to Lumley. Lumley really hasn't done much in this game. Kind of waiting here. Jordan going to come off the screen. Thought about the 3-spin move. Drives. Dishes inside to Lumley. Fadeaway jumper is no good. But Jordan there. Thought Jordan was going to come away with the rebound. And Da Vinci swoops in. Steals it. McFadden counted at 1.
Okay. Wow.
McFadden is starting to cook, ladies and gentlemen.
Huge play there is Ohio A&T chance to open up a 10-point lead.
That would be the biggest lead of the game. 9 was, now 10 is. 5:26, still a lot of time left in this game. Rush Street going to need to start to feed the beast, though. Blaze drives. Tyson Blaze with a nice take.
Wow.
Ending that 8-0 run by the Oat.
Yeah, Blaze and Inham really going at each other all game here.
Fadden for 3. No good. Dog hit him with the offensive board. Throws it up. Good defense. But Da Vinci with another offensive board gets Blaze in the air. Throws it up.
Never mind.
Tenacity in the interior there. Tenacious. And the offensive glass.
I was going to say he needs to kick it outside, but he didn't.
He's going to use his side. We'll see if Jordan does anything off the dribble here. Looking to take Da Vinci. Going to go for the alley-oop to Blaze. Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh, my. Inside. The dog hit him. Throws it down. Back and forth we can go. And Broad Street needs some stops.
This is it. You can't go back and forth. You only got 4 minutes left in the game. You've got to get those stops now.
Mack hands it off to Jordan. Ball fumbled around. Da Vinci ultimately comes away with it. 3 ball from Banner in the corner. No good. And Broad Street dodges a bullet there defensively. Mack, who's been absolutely quiet, is going to drive. Goes up uncontested, using his speed to his advantage. Cuts the lead to 8 with 3:47 to go.
Nice awareness from Mack, but they really need to get these stops here.
Da Vinci going to go. Fouled. Oh, almost an N1. Hard foul there by Julius Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan trying to send a message. I don't know if it's going to have an effect or not, but we'll see.
56 up in the stream. This has been a tight game. This is the first time all game it's been this. I don't want to say it's lopsided because it's not lopsided, but this is the biggest lead Oat has had, and 10 points is 10 points was the biggest, but that's only happened here in the last couple minutes as both these teams have been trading baskets back and forth. But Broad Street with 3:40 to go here, and Ant in his, I think, the second title game, staring down at a 10-point deficit with 3:35 to go.
Yeah, second title game for him.
Fazo Lucky did not turn that over. Now McFadden doing a really good job tonight on him. Mack has been extremely quiet. Now Blaze to Mack. Mack going to have to fire one up. Draws baseline reverse layup is good. That was looking scary there for a minute for Broad Street. Csba.
Yeah, looking scary. Finds a way to get the bucket. But again, defense is the thing that they need most right now.
Da Vinci now activated. Jordan out on him. Ooh. No look pass inside.
Oh,
wow. The mustard is off the hot dog.
Clip that.
Timeout, Bullies, and a much-needed timeout here at C-Web. We're going to talk it over a little bit about what we're witnessing here right now. The Oat with 2:50 to go, 10-point lead. I mean, if you're Broad Street, what do you got to do here to catapult yourself back into this game? Not that they're out of it, but they're trailing by 10 with 2:50 time not on their side.
I mean, first off, they need to get the defense organized. They need to keep Ohio A&T to the outside. I mean, I know A&T has been hitting their three-pointers, but you've got to make them basically live or die by it for the rest of the game. And for the Bullies, you've got to ignore the three-pointer entirely. Just keep getting the ball inside and scoring points whenever you get a stop. Don't get fancy with it. Don't waste time. Just good, efficient basketball. That's what Broad Street needs to play with.
All right, 80-70. Let's take a look at your Jordan Brand Player of the Game, Mario Da Vinci. He was the one that was just activated here. He's been pretty pivotal in the last several minutes here of this game, especially on this run that has catapulted him to 10.
And we see he's had a few key assists, which is what we were seeing there in his highlights especially. So
nice take by Jordan. He blows the layup as Da Vinci got in his head at the very last second, coming over, and a big steal. No, Da Vinci saves it. Counted in one, and oh my God, that could be the wheels of the bus.
Oh man, the wheels are definitely getting wobbly on that Broad Street bus right now. I don't know if they're coming off, but like I said, they're definitely getting wobbly.
Yeah, they are getting wobbly. 13-point lead, biggest difference in the game, and I can tell you right now, Broad Street has played well. I just don't know if they've played well enough. That's the man they need to feed. Feed the beast.
Yeah, feed the beast. Keep Jordan, just keep giving him the ball if he has space. Timeout, Ohio A&T. They don't want him to get anything going.
Yeah, 57 up in the stream chat. 20, an 11-point lead, 2:23 to go. The Oat, 2 minutes and 23 seconds away from a national championship. That's a big bucket there from Banner.
Yeah, that keeps the pressure on Broad Street. I mean, I think they're going to have to start going to the three ball. Jordan wasting a lot of time here.
Yeah, the problem is Jordan pulls up and knocks that one down. The problem is the Oat is extending the defense well beyond the 3-point line. They're not letting they're not letting them get any free looks. Nothing even like with a slight slough off defensively.
No, they need to get something working inside out, try to draw the defenders away, but oh my goodness.
146 to go, C-Web.
They're leaving that back door open too much.
Thomas gets stripped there. Blaze saves it, but then steps back door. An ill-advised turnover for the Bullies. And when it starts to rain, it pours.
Yeah, I mean, ill-advised, or I mean, really just a lack of luck right there. He went to recover a loose ball and couldn't keep his foot on the other side of the line. Ref not giving him a break. So
McFadden now to Zay Elliott. McFadden from the elbow, no good. Jordan looking to look to push, need some points and need him in a hurry here. But again, look, challenge already out at the 3-point line the second they cross half court.
Yeah, they're really not allowing it right now. Just really good defensive awareness. Good. Ooh, bad foul again by Jeff Mel, but at least
I will say though, Broad Street will take that opportunity for points with the clock stops. So
yeah, I mean, this really only helps Broad Street right now. That's why I was saying it's a bad foul. I know he kept the bucket out, but you're stopping the clock, and that's not what Ohio A&T wants to do. .102
to go, 11-point game. It's been a really entertaining game. I think it's going to bring it up very slowly here. Try to use up as much of the clock here as they can. Yeah, Zay Elliott, no good. Ball tipped around. Jordan gets it, so 45 seconds to go. Thomas for three. Bang!
They needed that.
8-point game. You need a full court press here. You can't play the defensive game, though.
No, you can't slough off like this.
You need to send them to the free throw line. But they're going to play it out. And unfortunately, it is not going to play in their favor. Counted in one, and that is the dagger.
Sending them to the free throw line.
That is the dagger right there.
That's not how you want to send them to the line. Yeah, you needed to press and foul early. Unfortunately, Broad Street going to come up just short here with this impressive run pushing the postseason. But Ohio A&T showing you why they're 13-1 coming into this.
Hell of a national championship game as the Bullies refuse to go away. A 9-point lead here, but the Oat, they are going to take home their first national championship. Congratulations to everybody on that squad. Glass for extra measure there. No good. Broad Street doesn't want to give up here. Lumley started about the three. Now fires it up. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's over. It is in the books. A 9-point win for Ohio A&T. Your Season 9 national champions. Congratulations to everybody on the Oat.
Yeah, pop the corks and spray the champagne there in the Warbirds locker room because you guys have taken home the Season 9 title. Congratulations. Absolutely spectacular performance against one of the premier inside teams in the game in Broad Street. You guys really brought it.
Yeah. We'll post the award, the pack of winners at the end if you want to do it now, C-Web.
Yeah, I will do it after the stream. I'll post it in the chat. So. I've got everybody's name flipped, so we'll just throw it in a randomizer.
Congratulations to the national champions. As Queen, We Are the Champions plays in the background, 90-81. Ohio A&T wins this one. C-Web, talk to me a little bit about this game. Obviously, it was very back and forth for a strong period of time. Some might say that Ohio A&T lived by the three. 9 of 25 from downtown, 36%. 6 more threes made than the Broad Street Bullies.
Yeah, they did live by the three, but I'm also going to point this out. Broad Street had a better field goal percentage, but Ohio A&T made volume. They had 10 more possessions of the basketball. They had I was going to say almost a minute, but not that much more time of possession, but they took advantage of their extra possessions. 12 points off of turnovers compared to only 5 off of the 6 turnovers by Ohio A&T for Broad Street. So that's something that really stands out.
Yeah, another thing stands out for me too, the free throws. 4 points off of free throws missed by Broad Street. Certainly, it makes the game a little bit tighter down the stretch if those field goals are made. We talk about free throws such as being a pivotal point. The other thing, 8 turnovers by Broad Street in this game, resulting in 12 points for Ohio A&T. So you've got a lot of stories within the story. This was a tight game for most of the game. I think it did not get separated till late in the fourth quarter when Ohio A&T put their foot on the gas pedal. Congratulations to them, national champions. That's awesome. Let's break down the box score. Super happy, super excited for everybody at Ohio A&T. Shout out to my friends, my Thuggies over at Broad Street. They are, having been a former coach of Thuggy, my heart goes out to everybody on Broad Street. A.J. Thomas leading all Broad Street Bullies, 18 points, a rebound, assist off of the bench, 7 of 10, 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Julius Jordan, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 of 13, 2 of 2 from free throw line. 2 offensive boards, responsible for 27. I will say, even though Jordan didn't put up his average of 20 that he normally does, was responsible for 27, so was able to help facilitate when being double teamed. Tyson Blaze, solid game, 15 points, 5 boards, assists, a steal, a block, 5 of 6. The turnovers, though, interesting as you look at the Thomas, Jordan, Blaze, 6. As we go to Rocket Webb, there's 7. So the 4 top scorers for Broad Street had 7 turnovers, 7 of those 8. Rocket Webb, 9 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 4 of 8 with a block. Miko Peloton off the bench, 8 points, 5 boards, 2 steals, 4 of 5. BJ Mack, 4s across the board, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists on 2 of 4. Quiet game from Bo Fazio, only 3 points on 4 attempts. Sean Malone, also very quiet, only took 1 shot in this game. 3 points, 2 rebounds, assists, a steal, 1 of 1, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Chris Ty, 3 points, 4 assists, 1 of 3. And a very quiet game from the starter, Ralph Lumley, 2 points, 3 assists on 1 of 6 rough night shooting for him. Take us through the Warbirds.
Yeah, so player of the game, Mario Da Vinci, 18 points, 6 boards, 5 dimes, and a steal on 6 of 11. Perfect from the free throw line, 4 of 4. Braxton McFadden, point guard, 17 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists for him with a steal. Only 6 of 13 shooting, but kind of expect that with 4 of 7 from downtown. Dog in him, big double-double in the championship game, 15 and 10. Assist and a steal to go with that on 7 of 9. High efficiency shooting again. 4 offensive rebounds as well. Teddy Glass, 11 points, 3 boards, 1 assist, and a block for him. Good night for Glass and support off the bench. Henderson as well. Good job off the bench with 10 points, rebound, and an assist. Only 4 of 11, but did contribute in some key points. Moving down, we've got Zay Elliott. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists on 2 of 6. And brother Marcus Elliott, 5 points and 4 assists with a block on 2 of 5. Not the greatest shooting night for those two, but again, able to contribute when they needed to. Ty Bird, 5 points, 2 assists for him. Casco Banner, not a lot of stats, but he does have 2 points and a steal on 1 of 3 shooting. And Block Shotsky rounding out with 2 free throws made, 8 rebounds, assist, a steal, 2 steals, and a block. A lot of defense from the big man off the bench.
Yeah, everybody contributed with points in both squads, so everybody did contribute in this national championship game. There should be, I want to say it's $150 in credits for Ohio A&T for sportstemplates.net. I just got to get in touch with the owner who's supposed to give it to me. I will dish that out to Mr. Glass and team. In addition to that, I believe they get T-shirts as well. Something I promised this year that we will work on collecting everybody's sizes and get something out to the team. So congratulations to them. Congratulations to them on their national championship. You want to give away those 4 packs right now?
I haven't done the randomizer.
All right, cool. So we'll do it. We'll do it in Discord. No
We'll
problem.
do it post. Yeah, we'll do it post game chat.
All right, cool. Well, appreciate. We had 56 was the high tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this national championship. We got 40 left here. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Again, congratulations to Ohio A&T. Congratulations to Broad Street. Again, only one team can stand at the top of the mountain, but both teams played well enough to be there. Congratulations to Ohio A&T. Just played just a tick better to stand there at the top and claim a victory. See, we have any parting words before we log off?
Echo what Vengeance just said. Hello, Season 10. Return of the NCAA teams, but this was a heck of a game. A great way to wrap up our Season 9 with the fictional squads. I know we've said it. You may see some of these teams returning in some capacity in the future. So stay tuned for that kind of stuff. Always some things in the pipeline.
Yeah, that's on a slow burn. Season 10 not far away. Probably a couple weeks. Not that long. So just stay. Make sure you stay connected to Discord. Continue to stay active, especially if you are a new prospect. This is a perfect opportunity for you to show the coaches that you are, in fact, an active and vested player here in the CSBA. Obviously, that certainly helps with recruiting. And then on the flip side, we need to have our AHC assistant head coach portal. So if you're interested in a assistant head coach position, that portal actually happens first before any of the regular recruiting. Some of these teams do not have anybody on their squad. They're going to need help there. So if you're interested in being an assistant head coach, you do not have to have experience, but you do have to have some activity behind you. So make sure if you do apply that you're someone that's going to take it seriously. I think the last I saw, we only had 17 assistant head coach applications. I'm hoping that we have at least 36. So if you're interested, please, it's in the league announcements. Go fill out the application. Like I said, even if you've never been here before, you love basketball, you love recruiting, you love sim, whatever, you're enthusiastic. The enthusiasm is hugely helpful. And again, recruiting, not far off. I'm actually pretty close, C-Web. Didn't say this to you or to the Bob, but I'm pretty close with having almost every single CSBA player made at this point. I think I was about 20 off prior to any new joins today. So we're getting close. I anticipate the turnaround from 9 and 10 to be pretty close. So make sure you stay close to Discord and all of those league announcements. And yes, they might be TDLR, but it's important that you read them. So we appreciate you, appreciate the support. A year in the making, Ohio A&T wins the Season 9 National Championships. Congrats again to them, and we will see you guys in Discord. See you. For C-Web, I'm Scott, a.k.a. Wired71. We'll see you guys on the Flippity Flop. Look for the announcement.